Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's Rapids Gaming, and today is the first episode of my Chicago Bears rebuilding franchise. Now, the last couple of years, the Chicago Bears, we all know, have not been the same Chicago Bears that we've recently known in past history. Not a great defense since Urlacher retired, and offense since with Jay Cutler has struggled. But that's why I'm here, to help this team get back to how they used to be, winning. But anyways, we're gonna get into this video. Settings wise, I'm going all Madden 7 minutes, no Excel clock. I'm gonna keep it on all Madden, but I'm gonna adjust the sliders as we go. I'll adjust the time too as we go. I record the first video. It's without editing. It's almost an hour, so we'll see how I can. I like to try and get these videos under 12 minutes. You know, just so that you guys aren't bored sitting there watching a 30-minute video. But use my coach so we can just keep track of my all-time record, which is something cool, I think, until, I'll be having this franchise until the next Madden. So it'll be fun just kind of seeing how this team goes from point A to point B. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm going to go on here, release some players. What I'm going to do with the team, I'm going to try and keep the entire Bears team closely intact to how they were in real life, just so I can kind of keep it realistic. I made a couple trades. I end up trading Jay Cutler and Brian Hoyer, as you'll see. But I trade on the teams that are quarterback needy, where the trades make sense for both teams. I guess you could say, I guess one trade with Jay Cutler isn't realistic because no one would give up that for Cutler, as you'll see. But I kind of keep realistic to what teams need, how they are in position to what they are doing in this game to the player that's going to benefit them. So as I make a couple cuts, I cut Jimmy Clausen. Never need to hold three quarterbacks on a roster, just a waste of a roster space. I cut Joique Bell. Got a lot of young running backs I want to use. And I cut Eddie Royal just so we can use young wide receivers too. Right here I move Leonard Floyd, the first round pick from Georgia, to defensive end just so he'll get more pass rushing opportunities. We are running a 3-4 with this team. And I have Pernell McPhee as my outside linebacker, who's 93 overall, so I'm going to be rushing him this entire time. So let's get into a couple trades. Right here, I trade Jay Cutler, second round pick next year, and I believe a 7th round pick to the Cleveland Browns for their first round pick. I look at Cutler's contract. If me trading him, I'll take a cap penalty of minus $10 million, but it's worth it. So I get the Browns' first round pick right here for basically trading Jay Cutler and a 2nd round pick next year. So that's a great trade. And then right here, I trade Brian Hoyer and Willie Young to the New York Jets for their first round pick. Willie Young, great pass rusher, so they can use him and benefit him, and Hoyer if Fitzpatrick struggles. Right here, I trade Lamar Houston, 6th and a 7th round pick to the Washington Redskins for a 2nd round pick. So I just do those 3 trades. I just get draft picks, not players in return, so I just use own talent on my team, which is how it should be. So right here, I'm looking for a quarterback to sign for 1 year because I plan on drafting the quarterback next year. And Bruce Gradkowski fits my mold. Good, short, accurate thrower. Don't need him throwing deep. Can scramble a bit. 76 speed. And he's going to be my quarterback for hopefully the remainder of the season, and as long as he doesn't get hurt. And then I also need to sign a backup. So for, just for whatever, I bring back Jimmy Clausen. He used to play for the Bears last year. To start a couple games, but didn't go very well for him because obviously he's not on the team anymore. So yeah, be starting Gradkowski, but I'm going to be drafting. So what I'm going to be doing primarily for the Bears team is I don't really want to sign a lot of free agents unless they're young, unless I know that I can help build them up, because I like building players up. I like developing my own players, kind of how the Browns are going to do things, just because it's more fun that way, knowing that I had a lot of ability to rebuild the players by myself. But we'll see what happens, how we develop this team, and see how we do the first year if we're a couple players away. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to make it realistic as possible. I just signed Boring right there to the practice squad. Whatever. Right here, we go kind of through the depth chart, but this is not the final depth chart. This is me more filling the video as I have the final depth chart because I signed a couple more players and move a couple players around for other things. But I'll show you the final depth chart before our first game when we play Houston, actually. We start the year off on the road against a tough Houston team. So offensively, what we're looking for, Gradkowski, if we just don't turn the ball over and feed our young running backs, that's what I'm going to look forward to. And if I pass the ball, it's probably either going to be to Alshon or Zach Miller, just so we can see I'm going to try and win games, obviously. I'm never going to try and lose games, but if we can win games that way, maybe get to the playoffs that way, it'll be fun. Different way of doing it. And then defensively, it's going to be about the pass rush. We have our secondary is terrible. Kyle Fuller is our only good corner. Is not even 80 overall yet. And then our second and third string corner, I know, are both 70 overall. Our safeties are okay with Amos and Jarrett, but it's going to be about that pass rush. Eddie Goldman, Floyd, and Pernell McPhee to get to the quarterback, and that's how we're going to have to win games. We're going to have to get 3-4 sacks a game and probably put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, make him make mistakes, because our secondary is not going to definitely hold a lot of receivers down. You've kind of seen the first game how my defense plays, and it's exactly how I thought it'd play out. Same with the offense. But look at the practice squad there. I had the returners just kind of, messing around with things. Like, yeah, the next video will be actually our first game. Like we say, play Houston and Rona. It's a great game. I'll have that hopefully out to you guys the next couple days here. Probably by Tuesday at the latest. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked this video, comment, subscribe, like the video, obviously. Thank you for watching and tune in for the first game next episode.